You can use the scaling feature in Excel to limit the number of pages wide and or tall when you go to print the spreadsheet. Scaling means to shrink or enlarge. For instance, you can shrink the content to fit, making it smaller, or you can scale the content in order to magnify that content, making it bigger and easier to read. There are two ways to access the scaling features in Excel. You can use the Scale to Fit group on the Page Layout tab, or you can use the print settings available for the Backstage Print command. Let's look at the page layout options first. Here you can specify the number of pages wide and the number of pages tall that you want to print. For example, if I specify 2 pages wide by 2 pages tall, we can see the effect in the print preview area. Notice that this is actually a custom scaling setting, as you can see from this dialog box. The scaling percentage can be changed to fit more information into a smaller space. So if I set this at 50%, that means that I can fit a complete page into 50% of the usual space, because the page has been shrunk to size. The page has been scaled down in this case. If I click on the expanded option here, you can see that the dialog box provides an option to force the printing to fit to a specified number of pages. You can also adjust the scaling for print by using the print command from the Backstage view. There are several options for your print settings, but if you go to the bottom of the list, you will see the Scale to Fit option. By default, Excel sets the option to No Scaling. The pull-down menu provides a number of other options. We have Fit on one page, Fit all columns on one page, Fit all rows on one page, or Customize scaling options. Fit to one page is great if we don't have so much data in the worksheet. If you do, then the text won't be readable because it will have been scaled down to such a small size, like this. The print orientation has been set to landscape, and currently the print preview shows 13 pages. Using the Scale to Fit feature provides us with 4 options to choose from. We select the Fit all columns on one page and see the effect. Let's review step by step. So go to the File menu on the ribbon, click on the Print command, open the Scale to Fit drop-down box, and then select Fit all columns on one page. To the right of the print settings is the print preview. Notice that the page numbers went from 13 to 3. If you use the next button to page through, you can see that each page includes all of the columns. Sometimes it's easy to select the first option, which is to fit on one page. In our example, if you would have chosen that option, the content would have been so tiny it would have been impossible to read the printout. Keep something in mind. When we make changes using the scaling options, we're modifying only the print layout. Changing the options in the Scale to Fit tools does not affect the standard spreadsheet view on the screen. To print in Excel, you need to go to the File tab and select the Print command in the Backstage view, like so. There are 3 options to select. Print the current active worksheets, print all worksheets in the entire workbook, or print the currently selected range of cells in the currently active worksheet. You usually have only one worksheet as your active worksheet. When you print the active sheet, Excel will only print the contents of that worksheet. If you want to print more than one worksheet but not the entire workbook at the same time, then you must select all of these worksheets as a group first and then print them. For example, if I want to print both of the worksheets in the Helpless Airlines workbook, then I have to select both worksheets first by holding down the Control key and clicking on each of the worksheets. This allows me to have multiple worksheets selected at any one time. I can now print both worksheets simultaneously. If I just want to print a selection from a worksheet, then I just select what it is that I want to print and then specify the Print Selection option from the Print command.